tankers, and welcome to another Armored Warfare review and gameplay video. Today's video we're gonna talk about the tier 10 British MBT, the Challanger 2 ATDU, which is basically the improved version in Armored Warfare of the Challanger 2. It was built by the UK Vickers company as redesign of the Challanger 1. This main battle tank offers significant armor improvements over its predecessor. Despite its age, the Challanger 2 is still considered one of the best protected vehicles in the world, and one particular Challanger 2 MBT, as an example, was able to withstand no fewer than 70 RPGs hits during the 2003 war in Iraq. Over 400 units have been produced in total and are expected to continue serving for several more decades. Now, in terms of obtaining this vehicle, you can get it from the Marachishkin dealer. The line is full of big boys MBTs, because they have the most hit points in the game. This line of MBTs. You start by Challanger, the Chieftain MK2. You go through the Chieftain MK10, all British MBTs, then the Chieftain 900, Challanger 1, which is one of the best tier 7 in this game. One of the best, I mean, depends on how you like to play it. Then you go with the Al Hussein Hybrid with its hybrid engine that cannot be put on fire. Then the Challanger 2, and finally the Challanger 2 ATDU. In terms of upgrades, you get the small liner, you get the hit points increased by 300, so you can add that to your big HP pool. You get in total like 4,500. That's basically with the small liner upgrade. You can increase those hit points by choosing the right commander, like Douglas or Vincent Girard. You can reach over 5k hit points, which is rather insane for MBT. You get the small grenades upgrades, which are by default at every MBT. The Iron Fist Hard Kill APS, 1 APS with 6 charges and 30 seconds cooldown. Then you go with the useless overall accuracy while moving is improved by 20%. The stabilization system upgrade, it's rather crap, not really worth it. I don't know why it is on this tank, but it is what it is. You should get it in order to get the next upgrade on the AP shots. And then the nasty Pish Hesh rounds, which turns this slow tank and boring gameplay, because of its slow movement, it turns this tank into a rather very fun machine, a rather unique fun machine, because with this Pish ammo you can actually put on fire every tank in the game if you know where its weak spot is, and one shot is enough and you get the fire. You get fire chance bonus like 300%, as you can see, and bonus module damage 35%. So that combined with Sabrina, like every other player plays it, the Challenger, you get in total like 80% module damage, and also some crew damage, which is rather insane. Then the improved loading system, rate of fire is increased by 7%. Improved gunner optics, accuracy is always welcome on MBTs, and the improved suspension, movement speed on off-road terrain. Any other movement speed boosts are actually welcome on the Challenger, because it's one of, I think, if not the slowest tank in the game, maybe one of the slowest tank in the game. And the universal retrofit slot. So yeah, I combine it with Sabrina. This is my spec for Sabrina. Many players use this spec for the module damage, 50% more crew damage here and here, aiming time, reload time, Camo, yes, you don't need on MBTs, but maybe you need it on other vehicles. You don't play Sabrina just on MBT, so it's not just Sabrina. It's just like by default an MBT commander. You can go for any other vehicle. Some spotting range, some turret traverse, and that's basically it. But again, the module damage is the pinada on this commander. Yeah. And the crew skills, track and wheels, I opted for the track and wheel repair speed, improved by 25%, and the acceleration, always welcome on a slow tank. And for the gunner, aim speed and accuracy improvements. Yeah. In terms of retrofits, rate of fire improved by lining, which is, I think I don't think I have an MBT in this game without this retrofit. Yes, for the accuracy and rate of fire increase. The improved drive for the aim speed and turret traverse speed. This is the improved version, which you get on TTB, I think, the TTB upgrade. You have to do some mission in order to obtain it. It's very good. Turns your aim speed. It gives you a huge boost to your aim speed. The ammo rack, reinforced ammo rack, yes, for my 50% more ammo rack durability, because the problem is with this tank, your turret turns very slow, and whenever you want to turn your turret like this, 45% degrees, here is your weak spot for your turret, and guess what? The ammo rack is in the turret. So besides the turret turning slowly, it also has some really weak spot on angles like 45 degrees. So yeah, you have to be careful, or choose the reinforced ammo rack like I did for more protection. And I opted for the last retrofit for the repair speed. It's for some, combine that you will use this tank in order to hold the line. This is the tank you want for holding the line. So yeah, you will get tracked pretty often. So yeah, you will get combined with the track wheel repair speed, and this you will probably get some 50-60%, so that's very good. You need to repair your tracks very fast. You also get the special ability with the dynamic suspension. You can lower, or you can lower your suspension to become stealthier, but yeah, I don't really use it. Maybe sometimes when I snipe I need more aiming time, so I lower my suspension, and then I get more camo and more aiming time, so I can snipe some shots. But again, this tank has like 90 degrees of accuracy. That's on AP, so you will get on piece like 100, maybe more on accuracy, so you will not snipe often. You will not really have the chance to get in sniping position. I mean, you will waste this tank potential, or what it's supposed to do, if you do that, because this tank is the main battle tank for holding strategic positions. It's a giant. As I told you, it had 4,500 hit points. A very good armor on front. The lower plate is it's danger, but it's really tiny here. You can also lower. You also have a special ability that you can tilt your tank a little bit more. So this green spot becomes a little bit more, a little slighter. So anyways, there are a lot of obstacles in this game which you can use them for cover and hide this lower plate. And now with the upgrade, the latest patch, they buffed a little bit the Challanger side armor, so you can no longer pen it with machine guns when you have it like, you have it like this, 90 degrees, yeah, total acute angle. So let's go for some Gawa, maybe attacking. So yeah, you can no longer pen it, depends, let me see, 30 meters, no, you can no longer pen. So the only thing you can pen now with the machine gun is its back, and it's the back of the turret. Other than that, yeah, if you fight an MBT, yes, it's really good for holding the line. Let's say, for example, Altai has some good penetration. Yeah, so yeah, 45 degrees, they can barely see this. Yeah, you can side scrape like this and nothing can happen to you. It doesn't even have a weak spot on below the turret like other tanks do. Not. And yeah, this is your armored fighting. This is your armored MBT. This is the tank for holding the line. Yeah, I told that again before. The reload time is 9 seconds. Maybe you can boost. That's boosted with Sabrina and the retrofit. Yeah, maybe you can boost it more. Maybe with Vincent or Douglas. I told that, and they have some boosts on, or even Rachel, or maybe Ophelia. But you will waste this tank's fun times with Sabrina, shooting Pish and Sabrina. That's the combo. That's the thing you want to go for in order to have fun in this tank and put a lot of tanks on fire and piss the enemy off. Yeah, aiming time is 2 seconds. Whole traverse is 30 degrees, as you can see, very slow. Maximum speed is 55 kilometers with a huge acceleration from 0 to 32 kilometers for like 6 seconds. Yeah, this tank is very slow, you will see it. And let me prove that. Without further ado, let's go into the gameplay. The gameplay: Operation Watchdog. My team consists of 2 objects, 195 and 490, an MGM, and the Tier 9 Abrams. Now I switch to Pish immediately. I see 2 Dracos. I know that they are easy target for my Pish. First one damages his Amorak, but doesn't manage to blow him up. But the second one does. My next victim, the Leclerc. I only have Pish. I wanted to shoot the back of the Leo, but I wanted to aim for the Amorak of the Leclerc, which I know it's in front. So if I opted for the Leopard, I would the only thing that I could have won there is just to damage his engine, or maybe some fire, but fire doesn't burn as bad as an Amorak. So I chose the Leclerc. I stay here just to guard the right side if they come from the right side to ambush us, and I have some cover here to immediately turn in case they are coming, but I see they are not. The bots are somehow inactive, so I chose to go and get them. I see this object is having the same plan as I do. I see him. I see he's taking no damage, so there are no snipers, just that nasty Vilk in the right, which, yeah, probably I will be a better victim for him because I'm slow to cross the bridge here, but under the bridge, the water here. I put smoke just to have some 2-3 seconds of free movement, but he sees me, he bounces my back. I guess the upgraded Challanger version has some armor after all. I see here the bots are staying, are camping, if that's the word for a bot to say. But then I immediately see that it's not the truth, because the object is actually attacking us. I put him on fire, I damage his Amorak and his engine. And the last one, maybe what was a better choice to switch to AP and finish him off, but I chose to waste another Pish on him. Maybe I told to myself that I would put another fire, and that will be magnificent, but I didn't. I killed the crab there. Now I make some careless move here. I want to hit the Amorak of this hunter. I know it's there, but for that I pay the price of getting some 1k damage from the Vilk, which is still sniping there. Nobody's doing anything about him, not even the Abrams. The Abrams is staying in the top. I put 1 Pish in the Vilk, but I forgot that his Amorak is somewhere under the turret, so yeah, the second shot should blow him up. So yeah, 2k damage from 1 shot from Pish. I want to put a shot in the PL, someone else does, finishes him off, and then I go for the second phase. The second lieutenant there is dead, the MGM killed him. He played his sniper role very good. He covered the Abrams there, back in the first phase. Object is playing very aggressive, same as I do. I like that. I made a good team here with him. I missed the PL. I wanted to go for his engine with Pish, but I miss him. I put smoke, and I want to change position to get a better position here. I have hold down. The enemy bots are only seeing my turret. One shot in the Centaur. I know his ammo rack is under the turret, just like the Vilk does earlier. I finish him off with the fire. I wanted to search for the ammo rack of the Thunderbolt, which I also knew it was under the turret, but it's actually not. It's actually under the turret if its hold is facing towards me. I switched to AP to finish him off, but someone else hit him before me, and I didn't get the full alpha damage on him to finish. But a kill is a kill, no complaints. The type, I wanted to put one in the type in his lower belly. I wanted to put one more, but immediately I see the Bradley is one shot for my AP shots, so I take him out. The TTB has some nasty ERA there, as you can see. Was some yellow penetrating shots, even with AP. So I looked for his gaps in the ERAs. And now this is the last bot. I was just looking at this, how this Armata tank is so weak on its sides. I think it should really need some buff. You saw his angle was almost like 30 degrees towards me, and I still managed to pin his side. That's rather saying a lot about his armor. I knew it was the last bot. I played this map before. Here I made some immediate handbrake just to let the object, because I was really causing him some trouble. He wanted to cut my face somehow, and I managed to block him with no bad intentions. Just driving. Here I turn around just to get the other phase. Here on the cap we have already 3 tanks, so the other caps needs my help. So I turn around and get some backwards moving. I shoot the Bradley in the turret, which is notorious for its ammo rack, which is situated just on its neck. One more shot into the Vilk, and now I can turn this tank. My rear threats are over, so I can now handle the first cap. I run out of pish. I could have switched to some more pish to resupply my tank, but I didn't see many enemies that have weak spots on their front, so I can switch back to pish. The PL, as you can see, was one shot for my AP, 900 damage. I finish him off. Oh, one more Anders. No use for pish here, so yeah, again no problem because I didn't resupply. Grab has blocked, and he's one shot almost now. Yes. Objects finished down with his machine gun. Vilk is down just before I reload. I managed to put one in him. And here are the last 2 bots, which I turn around for them. I want to look for the Thunderbolt, put one into him, and I think that was my last shot. This object is taking the Sphinx down with his machine gun and puts one into the Thunderbolt and manages to end this operation. Very good slow tank, but as soon as he gets into the position, the Challanger to ATDU is really a behemoth. So yeah, did some 30k damage, I think so. Yes, and I think if my calculations are correct, I think I did like almost 8k damage just from fire. So yeah, 30k damage, 30 enemies spotted, blue star, shooter medal, 9 enemies destroyed, 9 assists, 900 net experience, and some 6k spotting damage. In conclusion, this tank is a behemoth of a tank. It has those nasty 4500. I think only the Leclerc has this kind of HP. Yeah, so yeah, in PvP you will hold those strategic position, wait for, and you can last for minutes until the reinforcements come. Of course, that with the condition of you not getting rushed by fast tanks. You do not have a chance against fast tanks. They will outmaneuver you, and they will get in your rear very fast. So then you have a problem. You must get into like that position where you can cover your rear. You must be sure that you will not be flanked, and use your team as a fire support while you are pissing the enemy off with some pish, and also defying them with your strong armor, and making them have second thoughts on pushing you. So yeah, very good tank, slow tank. This is not used for pushing, this is not used for flanking, this is just your big boy for standing there and yeah, and relying on him to be the anvil while you hammer the enemy from the flank if you play as a support fire. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this video has been being useful, and I'll see you on the next one, sir.